Meteorologist Lauren Jones joins us now. And, you know, we've really had it pretty lucky this weekend. You said some changes could be in store for us.
That's right. We had a couple of light returns earlier, but most of those sprinkles weren't making it to the ground. However, we had quite a bit of more cloud cover than we have been dealing with. So that's kind of some good news. It has kept us a little bit cooler than we have been feeling for the past previous days. You can see a live look from the past couple of hours out in Breathitt County in Jackson. Again, just quite a bit of cloud cover all over central and eastern Kentucky. This is thanks to that Gulf moisture that we've been keeping an eye on. That's finally brought in the clouds. And again, we have had a couple of returns on Live Viper HD, but most of them not reaching the ground, mainly in just the form of a couple of sprinkles. Another tower cam down in London. Again, mainly mostly cloudy to overcast skies, keeping us a tad cooler, but the humidity has been increased, so it's felt just as warm. 84 degrees for the high in Lexington, 82 for Jackson, and 80 degrees for a high in London. So this is pretty close to average for this time of year. The average high in Lexington would be at 82 degrees, and we've made it up to 84 degrees so far. It was also a much milder, more seasonable start this morning. Lexington starting out at 62 degrees. Again, a look at Live Viper HD. A couple of very light returns. If they're making it to the ground, they're really just in the form of sprinkles. This has been going on for most of the afternoon, but most of that moisture still well down to our south, finally making it up into Alabama, Georgia, eventually into Tennessee, and then the next stop will be into Kentucky. They've had a lot of rainfall associated with this system. You can see down on the coast upwards of 1.5 inches, so that is going to be headed our direction. And as we head into Monday and Tuesday, that's going to be combining forces with a cold front, and we'll be seeing anywhere from 1/2 inch to 1 inch, some locations locally higher. 80 degrees right now in the downtown metro area. The dew points are rising into the low 60s right now. Relative humidity at 56%. So still feeling like 80 degrees, though. Winds currently out of the south-southeast, sustained at 8 miles an hour. Those showers and thunderstorms are mainly going to arrive late tonight after midnight and around 2 a.m. They're going to be arriving from the south, transitioning up into central Kentucky, sticking with us for most of Monday and Tuesday. That's going to make for a wet morning commute, but as we head into Wednesday, it is going to be drying out through the second half of the work week. 80 degrees right now in Lexington, 81 in Jackson, 76 in London, 76 in Monticello as well. Again, those winds relatively light. They're helping pump in that moisture, though. Dew points are a lot higher than they have been. We've been seeing the dew points into the mid-50s. Right now, dew points in the low to mid-60s in some locations, all thanks to that southerly wind sustained at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. The increased cloud cover going to make for an even milder night tonight. We'll only drop off into the upper 60s as opposed to the low 60s, and it'll be a tad cooler tomorrow thanks to the enhanced cloud cover and a couple of those showers. We'll only climb up into the upper 70s. Again, this is all thanks to that tropical moisture that we're dealing out of the Gulf of Mexico. That's beginning to pump in that moisture all the way up into the Great Lakes region now, bringing us the enhanced cloud cover, but we're going to be dealing with those scattered showers and even a couple of thunderstorms as we head into the overnight hours tonight. And for most of our Monday, we're going to be dealing with that increased Gulf moisture. You can see the cloud cover sticking on top of the state of Kentucky. By your morning commute, it's going to be a wet morning commute. We're already going to have a couple of hours of rainfall on the ground, so make sure that you take it slow. We're going to head up into the upper 70s tomorrow, so it is going to be a tad cooler than we have been feeling. Scattered showers throughout the day on Monday. Then we have that cold front that's going to be combining forces with that. Maybe a couple of strong thunderstorms, especially for central and eastern Kentucky as that cold front passes through by Tuesday afternoon. But by Wednesday morning, it looks like conditions are going to be drying out. The microcast model depicting this timing relatively nicely. Again, around the midnight to 2 a.m. time frame, we're going to be seeing those scattered showers start right along the Kentucky-Tennessee border, overspreading central and eastern Kentucky. Again, most of the day Monday, maybe a couple of strong thunderstorms as that cold front passes through by Tuesday afternoon. Again, around 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rainfall is expected for most locations before all is said and done for our Monday and Tuesday. We'll only drop down to around 67 degrees tonight and a high of 78 degrees for our Monday. This unsettled weather pattern, no, is going to come to an end for Wednesday as we dry out. It is going to be a tad cooler on top of that. But Father's Day, not looking bad at all. We'll head up into the mid-80s and maybe a couple of afternoon showers as well.
All right, well, not a bad deal then, at least, as we've even mentioned, it could be a lot worse. The humidity I could do without, but other than that.
Yeah, we'll just have to deal with it. It's only 2 days, and Mondays are hard enough, though.
Yeah, very true. Thanks so much, Lauren.
You're welcome.